Hi, Jackie Daniels here, and I'm excited to say that my new EP, In the City, is out today, and here it is, the CD copy. So that's now for sale on my website and on Bandcamp, and you can stream it on all the major streaming channels like Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, wherever you listen to digital music, you can listen to it there. And just to help you get there, I've got a QR code here. So if you scan the QR code, that will take you to a link where you can pick where you can listen to In the City. So this is something I've been working on for over a year now. Started back around about May last year when I started recording a song 9 Hours in A&E, which that was the track that sort of came first, and I was working on it with a music coach, sort of getting some ideas of how I could put it together. Basically, those of you who know me will know that I normally write sort of folk acoustic songs that very much influenced by traditional folk and some of the singer-songwriters of the 60s and early 70s, like people like Joni Mitchell, Sandy Denny, James Taylor, Cat Stevens. That's that sort of genre. But with this new EP, I've branched out a bit and I've added some electronic based instruments. So very much synthesizer based and using effects and that sort of thing. And 9 Hours in A&E does use that. It was because it came about because I had an accident on my bike and was taken to A&E. My husband drove me there because it would have been too long to wait for an ambulance. And we were there for 9 hours, which is how the song became 9 Hours in A&E. And I was inspired by the monitors on the ward beeping, and so that became the hook for the song. And then I worked on Like a Tiger, which was the single that I released that a month ago. Well, 4 weeks, exactly 4 weeks ago, I released Like a Tiger. So if you've heard that, you will hear that that's very much electronic based as well, synthesizers and a kind of a funky little chime at the beginning and the beginning of the second verse, and then at the end. And that's sort of about being wary of walking through the city streets. So by the time I'd worked on those two tracks, I had the idea of doing an EP or an album based on city life. So the other tracks that I selected, there were either ones that I had written all the songs already, so I went through what I had written to see what would fit in with the theme of the EP. So I decided to go for an EP, 6 tracks. So 5 original songs and 1 cover. The cover is a song that was written in the 60s by an Italian called Adriano Celentano. He co-wrote it with a couple of other people, and there were two people who did an English translation. A number of people have recorded the song over the years. The first one was an American singer called Verdell Smith, who actually had a big hit with it in Australia, and it was a fan of mine on Facebook who actually suggested that I cover the song, because I'd asked people during the summer of 2022 if there was any song that they liked that they'd like me to cover, and so one of them said this song "Tar and Cement," which is about moving to the city from the countryside and then going back years later to find that the meadows where they used to play have been turned into a concrete highway. So it's a kind of a poignant song, reflecting on something that's been lost. So yes, so I had some good reactions to the single "Like a Tiger." A lot of people saying they liked it, and I've had a few people interested in buying the CD. So and I will also be having a release party next Saturday, the 31st of August, at October Books in Southampton, which is where I work as a bookkeeper, working on their finances. Just to say that it's finance and not to do with making books or publishing books or anything, because some people do get confused by the word bookkeeper, especially when you say you work in a bookshop. So just to clear that up. So I'll be having a launch party for the EP at 7 p.m. at October Books in Portswood in Southampton. 7 p.m. it starts, and that's a point. I could have put I could have put in a QR code for booking a ticket, but never mind. I will do plenty of that on social media over the next week or so. But you could just come along and pay on the door. The tickets are £7, so if you just wanted to turn up and pay, that would be fine. And yes, I think about that sort of covers all I wanted to say. So do like and share the video if you're on Facebook, and thumbs up and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And I will be posting more about the EP over the next few weeks. I have contacted some radio stations, so hoping to get some airplay there as well. And so thanks for listening, and I will see you. We may be doing. Actually, we probably will. Me and my husband Steve will probably do a live stream next Friday, because we normally do a live stream where we play a few songs. So do watch out for that. And so I will see you next week. Bye.